This is a 2017 MacBook Pro. It is just like my old 2010 MacBook Pro, but better in every way. My name is Tecton, and this is my review 2 weeks later. Now, as soon as you look at this machine, you realize how beautiful it looks, whether it be on the outside or the inside. It's really nice all around. Also, did I mention it's really light? Now, the first thing you may notice on the new MacBook Pros are the Apple logo no longer lights up. It has more of a mirrored finish look, and personally looks better like this on the space gray, but on the silver, it probably should have the Apple logo. But overall, I like this look. Now honestly, after just pulling this thing out of the box, I noticed that it was super thin. Okay, in my opinion, they could have made it a little bit more thick, put more power, and a bigger battery inside, but it's all personal preference, right? Now, the new MacBook Pros is literally half the size of my old MacBook. What? I mean, look at the gap here. It's like a mountain versus the freaking ground. You can literally fit two of the new MacBook. It would be the same size as my old 2010 MacBook Pro. As soon as you open the old 2010 MacBook Pro, you notice that the screen has so much bezel surrounding it. It looks like the size of a 15-inch laptop nowadays. You can see these two side by side. You can see how much better the newer model is. You can notice how much this newer one is like the 2010 13-inch because it's almost the same exact size, just this inch or so bigger, and just a little bit more than dime bigger. Right below that screen is the keyboard, and just listen to that difference. So much better, right? Right above the keyboard is the new touch bar. It has gotten better from the earlier stages, however, it still isn't there yet. Numbers of apps aren't supported for the touch bar, and I'm hoping they will over time. I don't have any glitches with mine, and everything works just like it did out of the box. Now one thing I am super hyped for is Touch ID. Touch ID is great. You just press your finger on the sensor and boom, you're in. It made typing my passwords anywhere else so much more tedious. Because typing your password versus pressing your finger on a button, it's a no-brainer. Right below the keyboard is the gigantic trackpad. It is literally the size of my whole hand. Now I haven't had any problems since the palm rejection is nice and since it's been out for a while, but that doesn't speak for everyone. Now onto the speakers. They're really good for laptop speakers. It's like TV speakers, probably even better. It's only a half-inch circle towards the bottom of the grill, but it's still so great. Just take a listen.
Like a God church. New girl on that track, she's no better than you. Someone dissed me, I don't know, I'm like who? Said I cashed out from that last song, it's true. And yeah, I just spent your whole rent on some shoes. I hit the club and I'm leaving with two. Verified cause all these checks that I blew. New girl on that track, she's no better than you. Someone dissed me, I don't know, I'm like who?
The battery life on the new MacBook Pros are pretty good. For me, I get around 9 to 10 hours just like, YouTube watching. But if I'm doing something more like, video editing, it'll take away and I'll get around like 2 to 3 hours. Now on to the most controversial part of this laptop, the I/O or port situation. Now I don't really use ports all that much, if at all. However, the only time I need to plug in anything is my USB flash drive and my phone. These are their easy solutions for everything. Now, need to plug in your iPhone? No worries, just grab this USB-C to lightning cable and you will be good. Need to plug in a flash drive? Just grab this cheap small adapter and you will be fine. Need something more like an HDMI port or an SD card slot? You can grab one of these and it should suit your needs. It's all you need for right now. Hope you guys did enjoy my review of the 2017 MacBook Pro. I've only had it a couple weeks so I can't give a big review. But here are my thoughts after 2 weeks of using this computer, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.